right, welcome to the other side. What we have in front of us today is electrical cabling replacement. So, just right off the bat, this is SAM.gov. It's a contract opportunity. What are you looking at? Notice IDs. We're looking at the department. This is for veteran affairs, sub tier, veteran affairs. Cool. Let's see. This is a combined synopsis slash solicitation. If you're wondering what all these terms mean, I have a video where I talk about notice types. You can go search that up. But this is a combined synopsis slash solicitation, which tells me that the government uh, has money behind this. So they are accepting quotes from vendors. Okay, so this is due on the 31st of October. By my time is the 28th of October. So uh, if you're quick enough, you can get something done here. But the original set aside is service disabled veteran owned small business. And then the updated set aside is now a total small business set aside. So if you're a small business, you can now bid on this. But the original set aside was the SDVOSB. All right, so the next code is electrical contractors and other wiring installation contracts. Great. So what we have in front of us is wow, that's a fairly long description. Uh, However, we're not intimidated because we have tools. I'm going to open on the other side ChatGPT, and I'm going to copy this entire description from top to bottom, like so. Control C, and I'm just going to ask ChatGPT to break this down into simple language. For example, okay, so ChatGPT says that this document is a public announcement for buying electrical products and services to fix issues at a VA medical center in West Haven, Connecticut. Okay, so it follows the Federal Acquisition Regulation guidelines, and it is the only document companies need to provide their price quote. And it is the only document companies need to provide their price quote. Okay. The specific job is to replace high voltage electric cables that are causing power outages, affecting patient care areas. Companies interested need to show they can do this work by providing quotes for the service and materials required. They need to have representatives within 200 miles of the medical center and show they have the right training and certification. The work must be done outside normal business hours and include specific tasks like replacing electrical cables and ensuring everything works properly afterwards. Companies need to provide past performance references and demonstrate they are capable of completing the job efficiently. The VA will choose a company based on the best price, ability to do the work, and past performance. The project has specific rules about how and where to work, safety requirements, and how the company should handle waste. Companies have to submit their proposal by a certain deadline via email, and no hand delivery proposal will be accepted. Guys, you see how simple ChatGPT was able to break this down, and we have a high level idea of what this contract is about. This is just the beginning. We haven't even started with the attachments. This was the description, and now you have a high level idea. One of the reasons why you do this is because you want to be able to make a decision very quickly on whether you're going to pursue this contract or not. Now, what we can see in front of us here is that there are three attachments. So I'm going to download all three attachments. I'm going to download all three attachments. And the beauty of ChatGPT here is that we can throw all three attachments into the chat. Now, if you remember from the other part of the video, you need a system, you need a process that is number one, repeatable. Why do you need something that's repeatable? Well, one, it allows you to have a plan on a daily basis that is not random. Two, you're able to train someone else on the process, which is really important. Then, why does it need to be easy to execute? Same thing. So it can be sustainable for you and for whoever you train on the process. So let's go into this tool over here. This is called the beginner friendly or the beginner friendly 5-step solicitation breakdown guide. This is available in our school community. With this, you'll be able to break down any solicitation and understand it properly. Now, look at what we have here. We have three documents attached from this contract here. And now we want to understand it from a high level perspective to a more specific, detailed perspective. So let's start from 30,000 feet high. This is the prompt, and this is the purpose of the prompt. The purpose of this prompt is to capture the basic details and overarching goals of the solicitation. Basic, high level view, 30,000 feet in the air. Let's start with this. It's a very simple prompt. It says provide the title, the agency, and summary of the solicitation. So at this point, you want to grab the basic information. So the title of the solicitation is Electric Cabling Replacement under solicitation number, and it gives us the solicitation number. The agency responsible is the Department of Defense of Veteran Affairs, specifically the VA Medical Center located in West Haven, Connecticut. Okay, so summary of the solicitation is this. The solicitation is a request for quotes. It's an RFQ for commercial products and services to address electrical disruptions at the West Haven VA Medical Center. The request follows the federal acquisition regulations, streamlining procedures for the acquisition of commercial items. The work involves replacing high voltage electrical cables that have been causing power outages affecting patient care areas. So we already got that information. This is 30,000 feet high. Let's descend a little bit to get more details. The purpose of this prompt is to outline both the qualifications required to bid and the expected outcomes or deliverables of the project. So that's the purpose of this prompt. Let's grab the prompt, copy, and paste. So this is the time where if you realize, man, copying and pasting is really too hard for me. Copying, pasting, and reading is really challenging for me. I can't do this. This is the best time to click off the video. But guys, eligibility requirements. Number one, proximity requirements. Guys, we've broken down a lot of contracts on this channel. But this is the first time that I'm breaking down a contract on the channel that has a proximity requirement. I've had many people say, wait, if the contract is in a different state, can I get a company that has the ability to service in that state? The answer is typically yes. But if you have a proximity requirement, the answer becomes no. So potential bidders must have a field service rep located within 200 miles of the West Haven campus of the VA Connecticut healthcare system. So you'd want to adhere to this requirement. Certifications and training. Bidders must provide documentations of certification and training related to the specific equipment and services outlined in the contract upon request. I'm going to ask a question and say, what are the mentioned certificates? And if there are none, ChatGPT is also going to tell us, but I'm interested to know what are the mentioned certificates. So the specific details regarding the required certification and training for bidders are not fully listed in the documents provided. However, it mentions that bidders should provide documentation upon request that certifies their training and expertise related to specific equipment and services outlined in the contract. Okay, so this likely refers to qualification that demonstrate the bidder's ability to handle high voltage electrical installation. And you see, it gives you some recommendations, but the important thing to know here is that, okay, they didn't give anything specific. So it's going to be upon request. So you're not going to start asking, hey, can we know the certification that you want? You're going to put together your proposal, and upon request you're going to have that certification submitted. But I bet you this, any subcontractor you're calling that has been dealing with high voltage electrical cables, electrical work for any period of time will have certifications. So do not worry too much about that. Okay, let's see what else we were looking at here. So replacement certifications and training, compliance with VA security measures. So bidders must comply with the VA security management program, which includes obtaining permission from VA police and following restricted access protocols. Okay, so key deliverables. I'm just going to go over the bullet points here: replacement of electrical cabling, testing and inspection, waste management. So I remember seeing something here. It says the service provider is responsible for the proper disposal of all waste generated during the project, including providing a waste manifest document to the VA contracting officer, VACOR. So these are the people that they would like to see that document of waste manifest. Okay, so submission of reports. So the service provider must submit hard copies and electrical copies of all inspections and testing data reports of the VA to the VACOR. Okay, and then what are the objectives of the contract? So, guys, as you can see, with just two prompts, we have so much detail about what this is about. But I can't stop until I show you what the third prompt does. The purpose of this prompt is to ensure that the proposal is formatted correctly, submitted on time, and meets all specific guidelines. And the prompt says, what is the deadline of submission and how should the proposal be formatted and delivered? This is an important question that you would want the answer to. So I'm going to throw this in here, and you can see this is the process you're going to follow every time. It's easy to execute and it's certainly repeatable. The formatting and delivery, it says email submission. The proposal should be submitted to this guy's email. Nathan. Okay, cool. Content requirement. The proposal should include a completed copy of the provisions at, and it gives us offer and representation certs. Documentation. Include all applicable labor rates and detailed quotation for the scheduled service, as well as any required certifications, licenses, past performance, and you have to be a veteran owned business. Cool. Guys, just wanted to be very quick there. I wanted to show you that you could use ChatGPT now to kind of break down the solicitation to find more information. But what if you wanted to perhaps find some companies that could possibly do the work with Perplexity AI? That's going to be a little bit of a bonus for everybody who stayed to the video to this part. I'm going to show you how you can do that really quickly. The first thing you're going to want to do is go to ChatGPT here and say, what kind of companies can fulfill the work? What kind of companies can fulfill the work? What ChatGPT is going to do here is electrical contractors, commercial electricians, specialized high voltage service providers. So I'm going to tell ChatGPT to do this now. Create or turn these companies into Boolean strings, or rather into search terms, excuse me. Search terms with the location of the site. So for all those people, I know a couple of people watch this and follow along. This is a good one. Turn these companies into search terms with the location of the site. Now we're going to open Perplexity AI here. And with Perplexity AI, we can always Control C, Control V. Let me get my face. Electrical contractors in West Haven City, Connecticut. So it gives you their rating, their address, their phone number, Their website. So I'll recommend you go to the website to confirm those personal information, like, or not, rather, not personal information, but contact information like the phone numbers or emails. You want to go onto the website and confirm that. But as you can see, now we have a list of possible contractors in the area that we can begin to reach out to. Guys, look, if you're looking for a community of people who are like-minded in terms of business, government contracting to be specific, federal contracts, and of course, using artificial intelligence tools to aid the process and get further along in the game, then you need to join the AI GovCon Corp, our community, with the link in the description. And if you want to take it a step further and you want to start bidding on contracts, then you need to join our inner circle. But in the meantime, guys, happy bidding now. The first thing is the government solicitation that I'm looking to break down. Okay. What I have in front of me is Wings Over Wayne Airshow Portable Toilet Rental. The next thing I have in front of me is the Proposal Precision Package, a step by step guide to master government solicitations. This is the step by step guide I was talking about. And the third thing I have in front of me is ChatGPT. And the journey is going to begin from sam.gov. Understanding what Wings Over Wayne Airshow Portable Toilet Rentals is really talking about. Now I'm going to check out a few things like the contract opportunity type. I see that this is a solicitation. So it simply means the government will be accepting bids from viable vendors for this particular contract. And it's also, the published date was the 21st of November and it's due on the 29th. It's very tight there. Okay, classification. Total small business aside, septic tank and related services. I'm just going through the basic information here. The description says airshow portable toilets, hand wash, sanitizer stations, diaper changing stations, as well as service personnel for each facility. Okay, so what are the documents I see attached here? I see the SOW, which is the statement of work, and I see solicitation. So I'm going to download these two documents. This is the first thing I'm going to do. I see that an SOW was also deleted here, but that's fine. Okay, I'm downloading the second document, the solicitation document. It's taking a bit of time here. Okay, there we go. Download it. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to upload those two documents into ChatGPT, the statement of work and the solicitation. The next thing we're going to go do is open our proposal precision package. Now, before you write a proposal, you need to understand the solicitation. So you're going to start by breaking down the solicitation. And the way I have outlined this, the introduction says that this guide provides a structured approach for small businesses interested in government contracting. Step one, initial solicitation analysis. The purpose of step one is this initial step helps you gather essential information about the solicitation, setting the foundation for a robust proposal. And this is the prompt to copy and paste. I'm showing you how to use this tool right now. All you have to do is upload the documents into ChatGPT like this, grab this prompt like this, and the prompt actually says, let's read it within ChatGPT. I'm going to paste it here in ChatGPT. It says, analyze the government solicitation document provided, summarize the key sections, including the solicitation number, type of contract, statement of work, period of performance, and deliverables. Highlight any critical details and site visit information. Okay, let's go. Here is a summary of the key sections from the solicitation document for the Wings Over Wayne Airshow portable toilet rental. Let's see. Now, guys, check this out. You have the solicitation number in front of you. This is important information that you want to have. The type of contract, it tells you that this contract is a firm fixed price arrangement as specified in the solicitation document for various items related to portable toilet rentals and services. Let's say, for example, oh my God, I have no idea what a firm fixed price arrangement is. I'm so new to government contracting. Here's what you can do on ChatGPT. I'm not sure if you noticed, but when I highlighted this text, a speech bubble came up here. If I click on it, it's going to point ChatGPT's attention to that one sentence. And I'm going to say, in one sentence, explain what a firm fixed price arrangement is. And let's see what happens here. A firm fixed price arrangement is a type of contract where the price agreed upon at the outset does not change regardless of any cost variances that may arise during the contract execution. I'm so new to government contracting, I didn't know what this was, but now I do in a matter of minutes because you can coordinate ChatGPT's power towards your interests. And now we know what the firm fixed price is just using this one prompt. But check this out. We also know the statement of work. It says the contractor is required to provide 154 standard portable toilets, 154 standard portable toilets, 32 handicap accessible portable toilets, 32 large hand washing stations, 13 hand sanitizer stations, and 7 portable baby changing stations. This is very clear, very specific. This is what the statement of work is. Service includes setup by 12 p.m. Eastern Standard on May 1st, 2025, full service times on May 3rd, 2025, and removal of facilities by 12 p.m. Eastern Standard on May 5th, 2025. Very clear, very specific. We have this information right in front of us in a matter of minutes. Emergency on call services capability must be provided with the point of contact identified no later than April 22nd, 2025. The period of performance, May 1st, 2025 to May 5th, 2025. The deliverables. The deliverables includes the provision, installation, maintenance, and removal of portable toilets and associated facilities according to the specified schedule. Guys, look, I don't want to go into reading every single thing, but what you can see in front of us right now is that we've been able to really break down what this solicitation is about and get a high level view on what the job and the deliverables are about. Critical deadlines, site visit information. It said there was no specific mention of pre-event site visits in the provided sections. However, coordination for placement of the restrooms and base access will involve a point of contact from the government, suggesting that some on-site coordination will occur before the event. So this is interesting information to have, and you can query ChatGPT further to give you more details on what the solicitation said about the particular coordination that may happen before the restrooms are placed. Now, one thing you must understand is that the quality of your input to ChatGPT is going to determine the quality of output you're going to receive. A lot of people are concerned that ChatGPT hallucinates, but I urge you to give ChatGPT a substantial input. Like you see these 2 documents that were added. This is a substantial input, and ChatGPT will not go outside. That's why I was able to tell us, listen, there's no specific mention of pre-event site visits in the provided sections. So let's go back to the proposal precision package. We're going to want to evaluate the compliance details. So break down the evaluation criteria in terms and conditions from the government solicitation documents. Explain how proposals are judged and list necessary representations and certifications required to submit a proposal. Identify any specific pricing structure and terms of payment mentioned. Okay, cool. Let's paste that into ChatGPT. It's a really specific prompt, and you're going to see the kind of results that this is going to produce. Okay, so the evaluation criteria for this solicitation involves assessing proposals based on several factors to determine the best value for the government. These factors include price, total cost of the base requirement, and any options, past performance, review of the offer's previous work to access reliability and quality, deliverability terms, evaluation of the offer's ability to meet deliverability schedule, technical capability, ability of the offerer to meet the technical requirements as outlined in the statement of work. Okay, so the proposals will be evaluated using simplified acquisition procedures with a focus on best value rather than lowest price alone. This is good information. Best value rather than lowest price alone. The government reserves the right to reject any offer if the option prices are significantly unbalanced and conditions. Okay, so here again, we have all that information that we're looking for: pricing, strum of payments, rents, and certifications. So offers are required to complete annual representation and certification electronically through SAM. Specific clauses applicable to the solicitations include commercial products and commercial services. This clause requires offers to confirm that the information they have provided is current, accurate, and complete as of the date of the offer. So, guys, from this information with this prompt, you are able to find out some of the certs, the evaluation criteria, and you can query ChatGPT even more if you wanted to find out a bit more information. But let's go back to the proposal precision kit. We need the submission preparation. So we're going to ask ChatGPT right now with this very detailed prompt here. And as you can see, what we're doing is copy, pasting, reading. We are researching with ChatGPT. So detailed instructions to offerers and amendment information for provided government solicitation. Explain the format and method required for submitting the proposal, including any electronic submission guidelines. List the point of contact for any queries and procedures for attending any mentioned site visits. So it's a very specific prompt. It's going to produce a very specific result. And this is one thing I keep harping on. Our prompts are not just cookie cutter kind of prompts. And by the way, when you see this bracket here, ChatGPT is actually referencing the document that it is getting the information from. So instructions to the offer. So proposal must be submitted electronically via the World Wide Web or wide area workflow system, excuse me. Offers must ensure that all required documents are submitted according to the specified formats and instruction detailed in the solicitation. Proposals should include all representations and certifications as specified, fully completed and accurate as of the date of the offer. So you can click on this and you can see the exact document that information is coming from. Right now, I think it was being blocked. Okay, it's going to just upload the file. So it's just telling you that this is the document that information came from. It's referencing amendment information. Any amendments to the solicitation will be communicated and made available through the same channels as the original solicitation. Now, let me tell you what the difference is here. If by any chance there was an amendment, this response is going to be different. It's going to tell you that yes, there was an amendment, and it's going to caution you to be sure to respond to that amendment or acknowledge that amendment. Electronic submission guidelines. Proposals must be submitted through WAWF system. This includes payments requests, receiving reports, and all other required documents for the contract. Detailed instructions for using WAWF are provided in the solicitation documents, emphasizing the need for proper documentation, type selection, and adherence to electronic submission protocol. So, guys, you can see all the information that we're getting. We haven't even spent half an hour, but we have so much information, including the points of contact, queries, proposal for attending site visits, and exact citations. But guys, how do you then begin the process of writing the proposal? So typically, what I would like to do is say, this is a transitionary prompt. I would say something like, okay, what is the evaluation criteria? And by the way, you can go ahead and copy a lot of this information and put it into a Google Doc. And in that Google Doc, you essentially have all the information for the solicitation, just kind of broken down in a systematic, or sorry, simple manner. Now, check this out. We have the evaluation criteria. From the evaluation criteria, I can say, hey, listen, can you create a draft of a table of contents for a proposal based on this evaluation criteria? So, can you create a draft of a proposal based on this evaluation criteria? Okay, let's see what that looks like. And guys, let me give you a quick note here. You don't have to take everything ChatGPT gives you. What do I mean? I mean that if ChatGPT, for example, gives you an extremely long table of contents that has about 10 items, like right now, what I'm seeing, this is not really what I asked for. It's saying your company name. It's like, okay, I'm going to say, hey, listen, I want only the table of contents. And honestly, I'm glad this happened because yeah, my spelling of content there. But I'm glad this happened because I want you to know that there's no reason to get stuck. You can always redirect ChatGPT's attention. But what I'm creating here is a table of content, and I'm actually happy with the amount of items here. We have 7 items. Sometimes ChatGPT will give you 11, 15 items, even if it's for a contract where you're cutting down a tree. ChatGPT can literally spend 7, 10 pages talking about cutting down a tree, but it's not necessary. But what I'm going to show you here, for example, is you've created a table of contents which you could say serves as the foundation for your proposal. And now I want to begin to write out this proposal. My first warning is never try to put the entire proposal together with one prompt. It's going to be a disaster. It's going to be oversimplified. You're going to want to do this part by part. So let ChatGPT know this first. Say something like this. Hey, I am looking to write this proposal part by part. Say yes if you understand. So say yes if you understand. I'm looking to write the proposal part by part. Yes, I understand. We can work on the sections of the proposal. Just let me know when you're ready to start, or if you have a specific section you want to start with first. Yes, I would like to start with section 1. And I'm going to ask ChatGPT, what is section 1? Just to test it to see if it remembers. Oh, it says there's an error. Let's try to regenerate. Okay, it says section 1, executive summary. Here's how we can break it down. Overview of proposal, a brief introduction of the company and the services you offer, key value proposition, a summary of what your company is uniquely qualified to provide these services and how you will deliver exceptional value to the airshow. Okay, great. Check this out right now. I'm going to then tell ChatGPT the name of my company is AI GovCon. We will be partnering with. Okay, guys, let me do this very quickly. I'm going to open another chat GPT on the side because I kind of skipped over this, but let me drop this and show you something really interesting. I'm going to say, for example, what kind of companies can fulfill the job in this in the attached documents? What type of companies can fulfill the job in the attached documents? That's the first thing. And I'm kind of just, it's a transitionary prompt, okay? I'm seeing portable restroom rental companies, event support service companies. Now, this is just a transition. I'm going to say, give me a list of 5 companies within the area of the contract. Don't even mind the spelling. ChatGPT is going to figure it out. But give me a list of 5 companies within the area of the contract. Now, let's talk about something here. ChatGPT search. ChatGPT search. If you click here and go to ChatGPT 4.0 and you click on this globe over here, you click on this globe, I'm going to put in the same prompt, but watch how the response will change. Watch how the same prompt, copy, watch how the response will change. Now ChatGPT comes at you with the proof, with the links. With over 40 years of experience, they offer portable restrooms, hand washing stations, and holding tanks, ensuring clean and reliable services for the event. So I click on this, and now let's say I'm looking to team up with a company. I can go onto their website and I can request a quote. I can begin to talk to them. But let's talk about something here. Let's talk about how we can use some of the information on their website to make our proposal better. So check this out. Copy. Go to ChatGPT, the second ChatGPT. I'm going to close this one off so it doesn't cause any problems. Let's say that we have spoken to these guys. They call themselves what? Parks Portable Toilet INC. Okay, we come in here and we say the name of my company is the AI GovCon. We are partnering with. I'm going to put the link of their company right here. We will be referring to them as team or our team. And I'm going to tell ChatGPT begin section 1 of the proposal and check out what happens here. Great. Let's start drafting section 1 of the executive summary. Says section 1. AI GovCon, in partnership with Park Portable Toilets, is excited to submit this proposal for the provision of portable toilet rental services for the Wings Over Wayne Air Show 2025 at Seymour Johnson Air Force Base. Our collaboration combines AI GovCon's expertise in government contracting and logistics with Park's Portable Toilet extensive experience in providing high quality sanitation services. Now, I can tell ChatGPT, hey, look, I would like to see a more detailed section 1 that ties in the pain that the government is feeling and how we are the best option to solve that pain or that pain, excuse me. But I'm just showing you here that you don't have to take what ChatGPT gives you instantly. You can always change the direction. Now let's see what we have here. AI GovCon in strategic partnership with Park Portable Toilets is proud to offer our combined service for the provision of portable sanitation facilities at the Wings Over Wayne Air Show 2025. This proposal is tailored to address the specific challenges faced by large public events in maintaining high standard of hygiene and operational efficiency, ensuring a seamless experience for all attendees. Now, I believe that for anybody who has been looking at this so far, you might feel like some of this language is a bit, it's a bit jargony, it's just a bit convoluted. How do you work on that? Let's go back to our proposal precision package. You see what we have under here? This is the prompt that's going to enhance your proposal. It's going to use some methodologies like bluff, bottom line up front. It's going to use precise language. It's going to maintain a professional tone. It's going to reduce redundancies. It's going to employ active voice. It's going to limit technical jargon. It's going to structure logically. It's going to organize with clear headings and sections, ensure accuracy and proofreading. So all you need to do is copy all of this. I'm going to copy it like so. I'm going to go up to ChatGPT, and the first thing I'm going to say is rewrite the exec summary following the instructions below. And I'm going to paste those instructions. I'm going to hit enter, and let's see what happens. Let's see what changes. Check this out. AI GovCon and Park Portable Toilets will provide comprehensive portable toilet services for the Wings Over Wayne Air Show 2025. This partnership's this partnership guarantees a seamless, efficient, and high standard sanitation management tailored to the demands of large scale events. Objective: our proposal outlines a strategic approach to deliver exceptional sanitation services that are pivotal for the health, safety, and satisfaction of attendees. We are committed to ensuring that every aspect of our service, from logistics to maintenance, meets and surpasses the operational requirements of the air show. You can see the difference between this more lumpy kind of combined services for the provision of portable sanitation facilities, blah blah blah, to kind of just saying, hey, listen, us and our partners, we're going to do this, this, and that. Now, I'm going to say, do not use the name of the company and only refer to them as team. So, like a lot of people ask me, oh, Godwin, should we use the name of the company? Should we? Hey, listen, how you choose to do that, I'm not going to tell you how, but I'm going to show you that you have two different options. Now, look at this executive summary. Our team will provide comprehensive portable toilet services for the Wings Over Wayne Air Show. Now, this is not exactly what I wanted. Let them know that my company, because I'm the prime, AI GovCon, with a combined team without saying the name of the company. That's all. That's all. Just let ChatGPT know exactly what you want. AI GovCon, in collaboration with our trusted partner, will provide comprehensive portable toilet services for the Wings Over Wayne Air Show 2025, ensuring seamless, efficient, and high standard sanitation management tailored to the demands of large scale events. So, essentially, what you're going to do is you're going to continue to write this proposal part by part. You can say, ChatGPT, let me know when you're ready for the next section. And what does ChatGPT say? I'm ready for the next section. I'm going to ask, what is the next section? Just to the next section, following the executive summary, will typically be section 2, pricing. In this section, we will detail the cost breakdown for the service provided, ensuring transparency and alignment with solicitation requirements for budget and financial expectations. Now, you can even ask ChatGPT, show me a sample of a pricing sheet for this project. And just check this out. We have some kind of pricing sheet that comes up based on what you have, based on the quantity. So you see this 15,000, this contract may come to about 25K in cost. This is an estimate, but you can perhaps check the industry standard, and you can call a couple of subcontractors and find out what the price is. Sales tax 7%, all this stuff. Now you have a starting point and you can continue to write each section. But guys, this is what I wanted to show you. This proposal precision package is going to be made available to you in our school community if you want this. But guys, you can use these prompts to break down solicitations and enhance your proposals.